It's 5:30 in the morning. Let's go to England.
What did you just forget?
Right, we have now arrived in Shanghai. A few problems, we gotta go collect our baggage and then go and check it back in again. So when they booked our luggage in, they accidentally booked the baby's basket straight on to my mother-in-law, not to me. So it means that it had to be deleted. So now in Shanghai, we've got to go and sort it back out again. We've got to go get the luggage, get it checked back in, and hope that they can sort the baby's basket out for us. After that, we've got like a 3-hour wait till our next flight. So we fly from here to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Bristol, and then finally we get there like 5 to 10 nights. Right, finally here in England. Didn't do much filming on the way, so it got kind of hectic. Traveling with a baby is definitely insane. Like, way more work, way more involved, and I didn't really have that much time to film because we were busy with so much other stuff. Have, however, learnt a few different things. So I booked a baby's bed for the long haul part of the flight, the 11-hour part from Shanghai to Amsterdam. This then caused problems because for some reason it got put onto my mother-in-law's name, but the baby was on my name, so that caused confusion. It had to be cancelled. We had to wait till we got to Shanghai. When we got to Shanghai, we fixed that problem and it was all okay in the end. But then the baby basket didn't even get used. The baby basket actually just got used as a shelf to put stuff in because he didn't want to sleep in it. So basically it was a waste of time, but you know, never mind. We had to try. I think because he didn't have his dummy as well, that made a big impact on it all. Feels kind of strange being here now because the time difference meant that we left on a Thursday morning, and then after like 17 hours of traveling, we arrived on a Thursday night here because of the 7 hours time difference. Anyway, today is a day of rest, so we're gonna rest, recuperate, try and get over the jet lag. Baby's done pretty well so far, and just hang out at the house. So this morning was great because I got up, I had a shower, and I wasn't covered in sweat. Like in China, it's so hot at the moment. You have a shower, you get out the shower, you put new clothes on, 5 minutes later, it's like you've never had a shower. So if like me, you are traveling with a baby for the first time, a couple of things you need to take into consideration. Number one, never forget to bring the dummy, like my wife did. That's probably the main reason my son didn't actually sleep, because he's used to sleeping with his dummy to comfort him to sleep. So that's why he didn't actually end up using the baby bassinet we had booked, and the baby bassinet ended up just turning into an 11-hour shelf where all our possessions were stored. Number two, if you're gonna film and travel with a baby, you need to be way more organized. I had this great idea. It was gonna be an amazing cinematic experience from start to finish. Way too hard to make sure to hold the luggage, the baby, make sure what everybody was doing. I left the GoPro at home because I thought, nah, I'm not going to need that. But in hindsight, it would have been brilliant to be able to strap it to my shoulder, strap it somewhere, and just capture it a little bit better than trying to one-hand it with the Canon G7X. So, yeah, if you're going to want to film first trip with a baby, be way more organized. Other than that, though, it was actually not as bad as I had expected. He did sleep for a reasonable amount of time. He didn't fuss as much as I thought. Overall, it didn't seem that long a time. Like, overall was pretty good. I would have a say, if you're going on a long haul flight, don't book economy class in KLM. The seats were way too narrow, way too narrow. Like, there was 4 of us in the line. My wife's tiny, so she doesn't take up much space, but the Chinese lady next to me was kind of big, and her armstick keeps spilling over the tiny thin armrest into where I was. So if you're gonna go on a long haul flight, I would suggest something like Cathay Pacific. Cathay Pacific are definitely my favorite. KLM, not so great in the economy class. In their defense, I would say the level of service from KLM's air stewards and stewardesses was great. They were really fantastic. So while I'm here, the videos might be a bit erratic. As soon as I get back to China, it's gonna be a Wednesday, Sunday schedule, but while I'm here, I try and fit into filming, but I don't know if I'm going to quite keep to an exact schedule. So keep an eye on the channel, and I will see you soon. And as always, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next time.